I became a Christian when I was, I think, about 6 years old. And I remember I was in bed and my mum was praying for me at bedtime. We probably read some Bible story or something, and we were just praying. And then I said I wanted to become a Christian, and I knew as much as a 6-year-old could know at that point about what that meant. And then I went on when I was about 9 or 10 and got baptized then, and got filled with the Spirit, I think, when I was about 12 years old. And that's kind of my journey into becoming a Christian. And that kind of journey always comes around and into my mind this sort of time of year when we're coming up to Easter. I often think about the death and resurrection of Jesus and what that has meant to me over my whole life. And so Easter is a really important time for Christians, has been for 2,000 years, is all over the globe. And Easter is very important to us, obviously, at CCM. And I want us to think about it a bit this year because it's such a brilliant opportunity to invite people along to come and hear about Jesus. Maybe for them to begin their journey of salvation as well. Maybe for them to have those moments of breakthrough like I did, even when I was 6 years old. And I think Jesus is breaking through and breaking out in Manchester. We hear stories of that all the time. We've baptized more people last year than we ever have. We're seeing regularly people give their lives to Jesus. And that is the Easter story that happens all the time, the death of Jesus and then the resurrection of Jesus. We worship the living God. And at Easter, we can kind of really home in on that a little bit more. So this year, all of our sites, there'll be an Easter Sunday service. Look out for the information that there is at your site about Easter Sunday. But why not just think, is there someone I can invite along to this? Can I pray for someone that will maybe want to hear about Jesus? Can I invite them along on a Sunday morning? Whatever it might be. Perhaps if you've got a flyer, whether it's on WhatsApp or like in person, you could give to someone to invite them along. But we also have a Maundy Thursday service that'll be at Luther King House on the Thursday evening of Maundy Thursday, where we'll eat together, we'll take communion together. It's quite a reflective evening to think about Jesus and the journey he was on at that point in time. We also have our Good Friday service, which is at St Thomas's School, where the Heatons meet. Again, we'll send out all the information about this. But again, a Good Friday, we come and we think about the death of Jesus and we meditate on that. We have teaching, we sing and worship together. And then Good Friday is the day of celebration, is it? When Jesus is alive, and we'll do that in all of our sites. So I just encourage you this year, think about your own journey of salvation. Think about some of your friends, family, work colleagues who you could perhaps make an invitation for them to begin their journey as well. But we look forward to Easter again this year.